I am Style-Wise style editor John Jordan, and I have only enough time for a quickie today, so to speak. Ran through one of the big discount stores recently and picked up 4 items in the cosmetic aisle, and I'm going to talk about them quickly, okay? So, first item by Hard Candy, Blur Primer. What's not to like about that? So, this is how it works. Put this on the palm of my hand. Now, you can see that the effect of this is it's luminescent. It's not sparkly, and this actually dries pretty quickly. What this is intended to do is to be a base coat for your makeup. And what it will do is it will give you the opportunity to have a bit of a glow, but one that is not artificial looking. I've seen too many people who use like a mineral foundation that's in powder form, and they sort of grind their applicator brush, and they just keep building layer upon layer upon layer, and it ends up looking really, really shiny. I think it's one thing to have sort of a subtle, healthy looking glow, and another thing to actually reflect oncoming headlights to the point where you're blinding a driver, okay? And that's really what ends up with some of these super shiny, super sparkly, super reflective mineral powder foundations. So, to go over this again, Blur Primer, Hard Candy. I think if you're looking for a little bit of luminescence and you're going overboard, this might be something that you'd want to try. The next primer is by Hard Candy also. It's different packaging though, so I don't know what's up with that, if they're changing their packaging or what. I'm going to put this on my hand. So, all right, let's get a close-up. This is what the product looks like. It is transparent, but it's got kind of a definitely like a matte kind of finish to it. And here's how this works, because I tried a little of this. It fills in all the fine lines, and the way I would describe this is, if you think about what a filter does on your selfie, or pictures that you're taking with your camera, this is like a filter, except instead of relying on your device to sort of alter things, but to a point where it's artificial looking, this is a pliable filtering effect that when you smooth it on your face, it just kind of creates a perfect filter. It doesn't, it's not shiny. This would be a good thing for guys too, as a matter of fact, who like get squeamish when they think about, the idea of wearing makeup. It really does fill in fine lines and perfects everything, and it doesn't sparkle or shine or whatever. It is as close to having a custom-made 3-dimensional filter for your face that actually allows you to go out into the world and look somewhat lifelike, which I am all for. Okay, so let's see, what else was I excited about? Okay, from L'Oreal. This is what intrigues me about this one. This is a BB cream, and a BB cream's kind of like a primer too. It depends on the manufacturer. It can be like a little bit of color and a little bit of skincare, and there might be some sunscreen thrown in there, but it's not like heavy duty makeup. It's just a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and it does look, excuse me while I like perfect my face here. It does look very realistic, okay? You can't really ever go overboard with a BB cream. This one caught my eye because it is anti-redness, okay? A lot of people have issues with redness in their skin, and so I'm getting it all over, but it's because I'm excited. Okay, so look at that. That's pale mint green. And that actually, on the color wheel, green counteracts red, so this makes sense. But it doesn't stay this color. Watch what happens when I start to rub this around. Can you see what's happening? It is changing color. See how that's becoming a skin tone? All right, I'm going to spread that on there so that you can see. It completely changed color and warmed up. Now, I'm going to put okay, that's what we started with, that pale mint green color. So this, if you have redness as an issue in your skin tone, I would be happy to recommend that you try this BB cream by L'Oreal. And again, it's the anti-redness formula. Here's something that I haven't tried yet, but I want to. This is a new concealer product from Revlon. It's called Candid and Photo Ready. I like all these little catchphrases like high def or photo ready or blurring or, soft focus. Those kinds of things really appeal to someone of my age. Here's another thing that I like about this. This is a yellow-based concealer. A lot of people think that concealer is just about light, medium, dark, and they're beige, and they would look good on a living room wall, but they don't necessarily work on skin tones. I see a lot of people who are making big efforts to cover up dark circles, but because the color is wrong, they end up with light or ashy looking circles. I mean, we've all seen people who do that. A yellow-based concealer like this not only will cover well, but if you think about what dark circles are, they're kind of bluish, purplish cast. Well, the yellow will not only cover, but the yellow neutralizes the bluish purple. Again, it's the color wheel. Opposites neutralize one another. Check out the color wheel. Okay, the other thing about this, it contains caffeine. That's the big buzzword in the cosmetic industry because caffeine, when it's included in cosmetic products and skincare products, acts as a depuffing agent. So I'm going to try this tomorrow morning. I want you to try all these products for which I am not being compensated, sadly. Anyway, I want to know what you think. So, Sheer Envy Perfecting Primer by Hard Candy. This is the one that is blurring. Then we have Blur Primer, which I don't think that this is properly named. This is the one that gives you the luminous undertone before you put your makeup on. The Magic BB Cream that is Anti-Redness by L'Oreal is the one that I put on my hand here that starts out green, and then you blend it and it magically turns into a very believable skin tone. And it's sheer. It's not makeup. Okay, so guys, don't freak out. This would be a good product for you too. And then last but not least, we have the Candid Photo Ready. Those are tiny words, I'm just saying. Concealer by Revlon, and this is the yellow-based formula. Oh, it's called Banana. The shade is Banana. So I'm gonna try this in the morning and see if it works on the puffiness. And you try these things. Let me know what you think. I always wanna know your opinion. So leave a comment, please subscribe, and I will see you next time on StyleWise or at a discount store in the beauty aisles. Thanks for watching.
If you'd like to see more of this stuff, please subscribe and feel free to comment.